So it's been 1 month since I started my YouTube channel, other than a few little videos I had, but it's been exactly 1 month since I've decided to focus on mental health and building a positive community. And first I want to say thank you to anyone that is subscribed, anyone that is cheering me on, commenting, giving me hope to keep pushing with it. So 1 month ago was supposed to be that day, that exit day, and instead I made it a day to reflect, share my story, and hope that it helps just one person out there even. And so far I've been it's kind of been a 50-50 on how I feel with it. It's a hard, I think, topic for people to really want to watch, and I completely understand that. This is more for whenever somebody may come around. It could be 10 years from now, it could be tomorrow, it could be never. I have no idea. But a few things I've learned in this past month have been that I am terrible at talking to a camera. That's one of the things I need to address and fix for future videos. I am very uncomfortable with it. It causes me anxiety, but I continue to push through to try to build a community, and like I said, hopefully reach lots of people that are in these same types of situations. I'd have to say the hardest thing though is learning everything, learning the editing, which the editing really confuses me. Making the thumbnails really confuses me. I don't have any tech knowledge and, I don't know, software knowledge, whatever it's called. I know the basics of stuff that I used for jobs in the past, and anything other than that, if it really involved more than double clicking, I had no clue. So I'm still learning on that, and hopefully one day it'll be a little bit cleaner, presentation type thing. Also, hopefully one day this won't be the background with the noise, or I can figure out how to at least cancel out that noise. This is more quiet of a spot than actually other areas that have lots of noise that go on around here. So that's another thing I'm going to be working towards fixing on future things, and hopefully that involves getting out and showing my journey of trying to get over some of these fears. So new locations, better scenery, I guess. I have a lot, like I said, a lot to learn on it still. I know I'm not going to be able to film everywhere type thing, and then if I am filming somewhere, I know if there's any type of music, I don't know how you get rid of it, or I guess you have to do some type of like talk over from it. Still things I got to look up and learn. Even though these videos don't exactly get a lot of views, there has been some moments that have made it worth it. Like people reaching out one-on-one to pretty much say you're not alone type thing. I understand the things you've been through, and that kind of makes me feel good that this all wasn't just, you know, something that gets tossed somewhere and nobody ever saw it type thing. So that has been a real positive for me, that it's, well, I'm not going to say that it's helping people, but at least people have seen it and understand, and have actually reached out and offered the same type of thing I offer on here. And that's, you know, hey, you don't have to stand alone. If you're ever in a situation, get a hold of me type thing. The future of this, I do want to do more in-depth stuff. Like I said, the journey, like little journeys, going places, trying to overcome fears, more, I guess, like one-on-one type things instead of it being a bunch of things in one video. I want to break down each little section and then maybe try to learn how to put, you know, tie in some information or studies or help books, anything like that, you know, tie it into the video. And that's going to come along with learning the editing part. But I just want everybody to know that I truly do appreciate all the support that you've given me. I've had quite a few people now ask how they can help support the channel, and I'm not 100% sure, as I never thought about when I started this as it being like how you know, it to be some type of support. You know, I didn't want it to be about, it's not about money. It's it would be great if it got to the point where, like, what is it, monetized, and with that I would like to be able to take the money that I would get from it and put it towards something to help others, whether we do like a poll and give a couple options on different charities that it could go to, or people that it could help in maybe like natural disasters. But as for being what can be done now to help support the channel, like I said, I don't know. If anybody does have suggestions, they can either reach out one-on-one or toss it down in the comments. I know that to hit even the first monetization goal, you have to have something like, I think, 500 subscribers and like 3,000 watch hours, which I'm way far away from all that. So, but I think the biggest way of helping support the channel would be to just continue watching. If you like the content, if you know anybody that it could help, send it to them. And like most say, you know, like, comment, subscribe type thing. It's, I guess that helps push it kind of into the algorithm further. But I'm not asking for any of that unless people truly feel that it's deserved, and because I don't want I don't want to be a channel that has all these subscribers but none of them tune in, or none of them join in on my conversations or stuff like that. So like I said, this is about building something positive, and down the road hopefully being able to actually take it and do something positive outside of YouTube with it, and see how far I can go with it. I mean, that is now my goal, my dream for my future, and hopefully one day can get to that point where it can help really change some people's lives. But thank you again to everybody that has showed their support, sent the comments, reached out to me one-on-one. I truly do appreciate it, and hope you all have an amazing day. God bless and love you all.